The Middle East is going through a challenging time. There are infrastructure challenges, there are transportation challenges, and there are healthcare challenges. Changelabs was created to help young people become part of the solution, to solve the most challenging problems using entrepreneurship and while making money.
We believe in the potential of entrepreneurs. So our mission is to empower those entrepreneurs by providing capital, so financing, but also we think that impact investing is more than just providing financing. To give young people the opportunity to become entrepreneurs and then together solve the most pressing issues that creates lasting impact. That's why FMO especially invests in entrepreneurs, because we do believe that that's the engine of the growth of an economy.
Over the last 10 years, we've amassed all this know-how and methodology to bring it to the Changelabs program for all of you to have a great experience, one-of-a-kind experience, getting mentored by some of the best entrepreneurs, experts, getting exposure to investors, getting access to the best workshops that you can find around the country and in the world.
You youth are our hope and future. You must be a part of the future of your country. We will not let you stay on the sidelines and stay quiet. Come to the table, launch your startup, make a difference, make an impact, and change your country for the better. And we believe that Changelabs and programs like Changelabs, which are accelerators that are targeting not just profits, not just financial return, but also social return, are the best vehicle to allow youth to come back into the conversation.
Changelabs actually helped GoCash by connecting to the right stakeholders and mentors that worked closely with us.
Kareem, thank you for all of the help that you've given us. You are an amazing mentor, and I hope you continue to be a mentor for me and the rest of the team. This has been a wonderful experience from beginning to end.
Hello everybody, my name is Kareem Samra and I'm the CEO and founder of Changelabs. I want to welcome you to our 2021 Jordan Fintech Demo Day. I can't contain my excitement to see these 12 companies that we've been working with day in and day out for the last 3 months pitch to you today. I hope you're as impressed as I am with their progress and their propositions. I also hope you'll take the time to talk to them, get to know them after the event, and possibly invest or support in other ways. It is our duty as investors, as experts, as successful individuals to support the Jordanian ecosystem, the MENA ecosystem, and in general. And I've worked with startups from around the world, and I can tell you that all entrepreneurs are just as passionate, and they deserve to have equal access to opportunities. Just because you were born in San Francisco shouldn't mean that you have better opportunities than if you were born in Jordan. I hope that through our program in Jordan, I hope that through our partnership with the local ecosystem, and thank you to them, and through our partnerships with our international sponsors, FMO, Sened, the Dutch Development Bank, and Amazon, I hope that we help bridge that gap, that we help provide Jordanian youth with the same opportunities they would get if they were in some of the more developed markets. Enjoy the show, and I look forward to meeting you all in person very soon.
Hello, and welcome everybody to the very first Changelabs Demo Day in Amman, Jordan, my hometown, where I'm very excited to have Changelabs finally land here. My name is Jamal Khayat. I'm one of the founders of Changelabs. We've been working night and day to put together this demo day so that all of you and the investors and the ecosystem gets to help us celebrate the graduation of the startups and hopefully take out your checkbooks and help them move to the next stage. We've worked day and night over the last few months so that the startups are more investment ready and are able to kind of move forward with their ideas. Every week we focused on different topics. We've connected them with experts in the various fields that they needed, and we worked day and night to help them progress and move forward. All of this only is possible with the support of the entire ecosystem. And there's a round of thank yous to the ecosystem that I'm going to get to in a second. But I want to start with a very special message of encouragement from the Minister of Entrepreneurship himself.
Good morning. This is Ahmed Hanan, the Minister of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship. First, allow me to express my thanks to Changelabs for giving me the opportunity to be with you today, and thank them for their great efforts in supporting Jordanian entrepreneurs and startups. On the other hand, I would like to wish the participants today the best of luck. You choose a very interesting field to get into. Fintech is going to be a main pillar for the digital transformation, and it will help us and support us in achieving the financial inclusion that we're looking for. I wish you the best for the day. Thank you very much, and looking forward to seeing you in person soon, inshallah. Thank you.
Another very important section is our community partners. Everybody came in and helped us tirelessly with the mission of graduating this fintech cohort. From Fintech Bay to Madfooatcom to the Central Bank of Jordan to the Propeller team to Oasis 500 and Queen Rania Entrepreneurship Center. Everybody we talked to did an amazing job supporting the startups. One such community partner is Madfooatcom.
Hi, my name is Nasser Saleh, founder of Madfooatcom for e-payments. Welcome to Jordan Fintech Demo Day organized by Changelabs to support entrepreneurs in Jordan. Entrepreneurship is very important for any country to help to have a better economy, to find or create new jobs, and to solve our daily issues. The fintech scene and the ecosystem is really very positive in Jordan. The central bank is supportive. They have the sandbox. They introduced different systems, various systems the last few years that really helps any fintech startup to start. We have E4 conformable payments. We have Jopacc for the mobile wallets. The eKYC is coming soon. Click for instant payments and many other systems that really makes life better and easy for any entrepreneur to start their fintech idea. The fintech scene is really very positive. Actually, it's worldwide. It's booming. That's why I encourage my colleagues who has good ideas in the fintech sector to start it soon. We are supporting Changelabs to support our colleagues and entrepreneurs. We were supported always by other companies, and it's time to pay back and support the ecosystem.
Always great to hear from Nasser. And Nasser, thank you again for all your support. When we started the program, we put together actually a fintech roadshow. That way all the startups are connected with the right players in the ecosystem. They know where the sandbox environments are, they know what's been done, and they have the network they need to move faster, right? And to understand who to talk to depending on what their needs are. We had Orange Money host the startups, we had the Central Bank host the startups, we had venture capital firms host the startups. Propeller team was helping us throughout the program. Next, a very important shout out and thank you goes to the sponsors. Of course, I have to thank Sanad Entrepreneurship Academy. I have to thank Dutch Development Bank, Orange. I have to thank Amazon. Last kind of word of encouragement before we dive right into the startup pitches. Stay tuned.
Fostering entrepreneurship is an essential part of promoting inclusive economic growth in the region. And this is why it is a key focus area for the Sanad Fund for MSMEs, a leading impact investor in the region. The Sanad Fund, together with the Entrepreneurship Academy and the Sanad Technical Assistance Facility, are very proud to be supporting the Jordan Fintech Accelerator Program of Changelabs. I would like to say thank you to all our partners that contributed to the Jordan Fintech Accelerator Program and all of today's participants that are here today to support our talented entrepreneurs. Together, we are working for advancing financial innovation and broadening access to finance in Jordan and the MENA region. Good luck to all the talented entrepreneurs.
All know by now that these are pretty unusual times and that it takes disruptors and unconventional partnerships to make a change. The Dutch Development Bank, FMO, supports small and medium-sized enterprises in emerging markets and also here in the Middle East, North Africa. We support Changelabs
as we realize that young people are key for future growth and that they can be the change. So great that you've all joined us here today online, and good luck and enjoy to all of you.
The last round of thank yous goes to the service providers, Dr. Khalid Dawood, we have Beatbox Designs, Peter Hopwood, and finally, I want to thank Amazon Web Services. And without further ado, I want to introduce the very first pitch, which is a startup that's embodying the kind of solutions we want to see fintech technologies bring to life, and that's Team Tanda. Good luck.
Good morning. My name is Bishr Sammak. I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO of Tanda, a fintech startup that's already changing the banking world. In 2017, we met Ali, a farmer in the Jordanian southwest. Ali was struggling to make ends meet. His family was living a humble life, and life really got worse when his daughter was diagnosed with a genetic disorder. His savings ran dry, and his family went into financial distress. This reality goes well beyond Ali. In Jordan, more than half of the population remains unbanked. The problem more pronounced amongst women and those poorest among us. People with jobs, hardworking, with businesses, find themselves falling outside of the financial system, leaving them, their families, and their savings at the mercy of circumstance. People in the Arab world and in Jordan figured out a hack. They figured that if they save together, they can benefit those most in need in moments in need. In Jordan, only 1.1 million people save this way. And in the Arab world, the number grows to 22 million. With 60 JD contribution in Jordan, this is a $1 billion market in Jordan only. Tanda is the only company in Jordan addressing this problem. And in the Arab world, we're only the fourth. On Tanda, it takes you 60 seconds to sign up on our state-of-the-art application and 2 to 3 minutes to go end-to-end on the application. We have a proprietary tool, Tanda Credit Scoring Tool, that brings down default rates by 50%. For those of you unfamiliar with Roskas, or we like to call them Tandas, you might know them as Jam'iyat, and this is how they work. Every month, a group of people get together and they contribute a fixed amount, say 100 JDs. And in the first month, Khalil is in need, so he gets the money instantly. Next, in January, Rima gets her pay. In February, Laith gets his pay. And in March, Omar gets his pay. This is how we want it to look. Roskas fitting for the 21st century. An application that employs the best technologies out there that outcompetes the traditional model and any other competitor on the market. We have an abundance of proprietary tools, including our credit scoring algorithm and a special tool that helps us bring down our default rates. But the question is, why would you save with Tanda? Because when you save with Tanda, you save with your financial health in mind. With Tanda, you buy the things you want sooner. With Tanda, there is no hassle. Everything works from your smartphone. With Tanda, there's a variety of payments, of different payout dates and payment sizes to fit your needs. Your money is guaranteed. As long as you make your payments in full and on time, you get your money, no questions asked. Everyone has been screened just like you have. And with Tanda, you build a credit history. Our go-to-market strategy works in 3 ways. We do away with the buy now, pay later system for something better, for something that keeps your financial health in mind. A plan now, buy soon, pay the rest later. We partner with the likes of IKEA and Smart Buy to deliver more value to our users. We have a bottom-up approach with impact-focused NGOs to deliver impact where it's most needed. And finally, our strong social media presence with unique branding that looks something like this. As I said, Tanda is the first in Jordan and the 4th regionally. Our transaction fee is super competitive, making us better and cheaper. Our Tanda Dynamic Scoring Tool, a proprietary tool that is not with anyone on the market but us, helps us bring our default rates down by 50% and our transaction fees down by 50%, making us the better option. Tanda is also an experience. We go from saving to having a fully fledged banking system or banking ecosystem that works just for you. Right now, we operate out of Jordan with 2 products on the market. Our private tandas, where you save with friends and family, or the public tanda, where you save with people that you don't know. We have plans to expand into Palestine and Egypt, and then more plans to expand into Iraq and the UAE. Data, data, data. We're building a new application with the best architecture out there and the strongest technology available on the market. We have a strong team that wants to develop insights about our users to deliver even more value to them. We've been operating for 8 weeks, and in those 8 weeks, we have generated more than $6,000 in volume and more than $100 in revenue. We like to think that at this point, we have validated our concept. And finally, my lovely team. I currently work as the CEO, with Ghaith as an advisor to the chiefs and a fellow co-founder, and Zaina, the head of strategy, and another fellow co-founder. We're backed by a very strong team on the product side. Fatma, our product owner, Kareem, Amr, and Mario, our engineers. We're asking for more than just money. We're looking for the right partner. But in terms of money, we're asking for $120,000 to help us scale in the areas of technology, business development, and marketing. And we hope that you are the right partner for us. Thank you.
There you have it, a team that's tackling financial inclusion head-on. Next, we have Quick Claim, and they are claiming to change the claim game. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, this is Zaid, a co-founder and CEO of Quick Claim. Quick Claim is a fintech business-to-business settlement and investments platform. It is catering to the medical insurance industry, which will create a new streamlined financing marketplace for health claims. The current situation in the insurance claim industry is that the patient checks in with the doctor verifies the patient's insurance, by then the doctor issues in the insurance claim policy, and the doctor bulks all the invoices to the insurance company. In their return, the insurance company processes the claims invoice within 45 days. It takes another 45 days for the doctor to get paid. Basically, a 90 days process from issuance of the claim to the payment of the claim are being administrated usually by the third-party administrators. They call TPAs. The TPA is an organization that processes the insurance claims. This 90 days process are affecting the healthcare providers. Most of the healthcare providers in Jordan are considered to be SMEs. They are being affected in this 90 days longer period payment process. This one has led to an unhealthy cash cycle. The claims getting paid by the healthcare providers shows that the pharmacies suffer the most from the cash flow gaps in addition to medical labs and doctors. Our solution is to create a marketplace connecting both healthcare providers and investors. And the discount rate should be proposed by the healthcare provider in return for the early stage financing. The technology used in Quick Claim is considering the synchronized settlement framework, meaning that the healthcare providers will get paid immediately after having the investment from the investor, and the healthcare providers should authorize the investor to collect the money from the insurance company on behalf of them. It started with the pharmacy posting the claim on the marketplace. The investor visits the marketplace and selects the medical claim with the terms and conditions that suit him best. A transaction here happens between both, and the healthcare provider gets paid and the investor gets authorization. The insurance company gets notified and sees that transaction that happens between both and pays the investor at day 90. The values and benefits are numerous for every stakeholder. The healthcare provider gets financed at day 0 at a fair discount. The investor has a guaranteed ROI in 90 days at a minimal risk, and the insurance company has lower logistics and transaction oversight. Our team comes from diverse background, where my expertise is specialized in business product management and business development. My co-founder is specialized in the lending and financial engineering and risk management. The market opportunity in Jordan is at least 300 million Jordan dinars, where 60 million out of which is following the public sector claims. It's growing at 11 to 12% on yearly basis and is expected to have the same pattern over the next course of 5 years. We are targeting Egypt and KSA after having enough traction in Jordan, both markets net worth to $4 billion when it comes to medical claims. The features we are using is the dynamic discounting, in which the vendor, and in our case, the healthcare provider, initiates the discount to the investor. This one shows that the claims are growing on a steady growth at 11% from 2014 until 2018. QC, Quick Claim, is competing with TPAs, local lenders, and Claims Market, an American company based in NY. But QC has a credit decision instantaneously. The interest rate is very reasonable, and the guarantees is only relying on a legal agreement, which is called back agreement, and the technology is fully automated. The logistics costs are at a minimal level. Our marketing and BD strategy combines of both stages. After having enough traction, we will be targeting healthcare providers and investors using online and offline efforts, in addition to partnerships with TPAs and insurance companies. Our timeline has been moving since back July 2019, and back in July 2020 we have raised a pre-seed round, and we are about to launch our pilot project with several doctors, clinics, pharmacies, and certain hospitals. Definitely we are also having our platform is there set and ready, and our legal agreements are prepared. Our business model simply is to cut off 1 to 3% out of every transaction, in addition to having a main revenue stream where Quick Claim will finance the medical claims themselves. Those are our participants in our pilot, led by the Central Bank of Jordan, where we have a sandbox test is being run there to test the first product in the region. And our financial shows that we will be profitable in the second year, having 180,000 and getting the payback period closed within 2 years from now. Thank you so much.
So I'm a big fan of startups with a very focused solution in a specific industry that hopefully scale from there. So Quick Claim, amazing work, very proud of your progress. Good luck moving forward. Next, we have Kayish.
Hello everyone, my name is Gader Majali. I'm the founder and CEO of Kayish. Kayish is a marketing platform that helps businesses acquire and retain customers by redirecting digital ad spends using cashback offers. The global digital ad spend was valued at $322 billion in 2020 and is projected to double in size in the next 7 years, reaching $640 billion. Yet, according to research done by Google, it has been estimated that 56% of ad impressions are never even seen by consumers. Consumers are starting to ignore ads, finding them irrelevant, annoying, intrusive, where it has been estimated that 37% of the users in the MENA region are starting to use ad blocking software as a result of this. Major corporations are suffering as well. For example, Procter & Gamble, and despite having a cut of $200 million in their digital ad spend, their reach increased 10%. In response, chief marketing officers are shifting ad budgets away from interruptive display advertising to more consumer-first strategies that connects brands to consumers in more meaningful ways. The strategies that are emerging now will change the course of advertising. Meet Kayish, a consumer-first, transaction-based digital marketing platform, the first of its kind in the region, created to bring a dramatic shift in how businesses spend their advertising dollars by helping businesses spend more intelligently, providing them with a new channel to acquire, retain, and reach customers, shifting ad budgets straight to the pockets of consumers, linking ad spends to payment transactions using cashback. How does Kayish work? Kayish is directly connected into leading point-of-sale platforms and card associations in Jordan, where we make it very easy for businesses to create and publish cashback and promotional offers to consumers using what we call cashback campaigns. Using Kayish Business Portal, and in very easy and simple steps, a business activates their Kayish account, creates a cashback campaign setting the amount and cashback percentage they want to give back to their customers before publishing the campaign. A consumer downloads the free Kayish app, browse all of the available offers, then shops normally, earning cashback on purchases made from any of our partner businesses. Consumers will start to accumulate cash from different businesses, cashing them out as real money when they reach the minimum payout needed. Data will be collected on every transaction, thus building powerful spending insights of users to be able to efficiently retarget them with future tailored offers. Our go-to-market strategy is to start getting as many businesses we can on board, covering a diverse range of businesses as possible. We will be giving the first 50 businesses a free cashback budget to give back to their customers. As businesses on board with Kayish, we will be working on acquiring their customers, also using our referral scheme to incentivize the word of mouth. We are targeting to onboard 50 businesses by the end of Feb before going full force in acquiring as many users we can as possible. The more data we gather and the bigger network we build, the better Kayish empowers businesses. A business might have issues building a retainer customer base, increase their average order value, and for example, might want to drive in-store traffic. With only a few clicks, a campaign could be published to help solve those issues, leveraging our powerful insights and monitoring the campaign's performance live on the portal. We have had excellent traction so far. We have launched our MVP with PS Rocket, the leading cloud point-of-sale solution in Jordan, with already 20 merchants on board. End of last year, we signed a strategic partnership with MEPS, one of the leading payment processors in Jordan, to scale our MVP, giving Kayish access to 12,000 merchants across Jordan, enabling us to add a valuable selection of businesses both online and offline. Kayish is very unique in its offering for both merchants and consumers, and very different from our competitors that are mainly discount and voucher-based loyalty programs. With Kayish, businesses will only be spending money when a transaction happens, no annual or monthly fees. Kayish requires no hardware installation and has zero impact on a business operation, offering businesses 0% risk if their ad spend in the form of cashback didn't convert to sales, guaranteeing businesses 100% return on their ad spend. We charge merchants 5% commission from any sale brought in by Kayish. If a Kayish campaign, for example, drives a total of $400 in sales, our commission will be based on that amount. In the next coming 5 years, and based on our recently signed partnerships and already active talks with potential partners, we will have access to 60,000 merchants across 7 countries. We're based on a bottom-up approach. This market, our target market, is evaluated at $3 billion. A projection based on the previous slide estimates that we would be able to break even in 3.8 years, reaching a forecasted net income of 2.1 million in year 5 and 7.3 million Jordanian dinars in year 6, with 1,600 merchants needed to break even. We have an amazing team with work experience in top international firms and more than 35 years of work experience across different fields. A team that believes in Kayish and its potential, together working on the same vision to efficiently shift millions of wasted advertising dollars to the pockets of deserving consumers. We are looking for strategic partners that will help us achieve our vision, asking for 280,000 Jordanian dinars to fund our operations in the next 18 months to be used for product enhancements, sales, marketing, and other scaling up activities. And thank you for listening.
So that's 3 pitches down, 8 to go. Quick reminder to download the investor pack. Quick reminder to reach out if you want to get in touch with any of the startups that you're seeing today. And I really hope that the Mansaf has arrived. You're enjoying your meals, Sahtan. What you're seeing, the backdrop of the pitching that's happening at the Umayyad Palace. It's a historical and rich, beautiful site in Jordan, Amman. It's in the citadel of Jabal al-Qal'a, زي ما بيحكوا. We really try to make sure that we are unapologetically Arab and bring that beauty to life that we have in the Levant, in the Middle East. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope this helps the startups take these videos and make more noise. Before we move forward, we have a quick message from one of our community partners from Visit Jordan. Want to thank Visit Jordan for that, and want to jump right back into the action. We have 8 pitches to go. As I mentioned, next we have Wallet ERP. I wish them best of luck. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Muhammad Ali, the founder of Wallet ERP. Wallet ERP is powerful and customized accounting and sales SaaS for SMEs. The SaaS model have been growing up faster in the last 5 years. The total enterprise SaaS expected reach will grow by 17% in 2021, and the total revenue will be reach $84 billion in the same year. On the other side, in the Middle East, the total market size of the SaaS will be reached in 2023 is $4.5 billion. So this gives us an indicator that the SaaS model become more popular for SMEs in the Middle East, especially for the SME that looking for a good price with a good service and good product. In Jordan, the total SMEs are close to 65,000 companies, and the total target companies are 30,000 companies. We will focus on the wholesale businesses that have between 20 to 50 staff, and the average monthly revenue is 30,000 GD per month. We expect it to reach 10,000 companies, and the total market size in Jordan, $10 million. SMEs in Jordan that use multiple systems and software and having difficulty using them because they are not compatible nor integrated with each other, this affects in the new potential markets and sales, and it's hard to make decisions in the most situations. Also, the difficulty of integrating them with each other due to the technical reason and the high cost of integrations. Wallet ERP is a cloud-based integrated ecosystem platform for managing sales, inventories, accounting entries for SMEs with subscription fees by giving ability and activating mobile and web application for the financial managers, accountants, salesmen in the company. It's easy to use, plug and play. This helps to increase larger markets, saving time, saving money. This in turn helps the company to increase the profit and make financial decisions faster based on the updated data from our solution. Wallet ERP started in 2018, and we sold 50 annual long-term customers for the different modules in the solution in the past 2 years. We provide great features and that customers need to accomplish their business in one system. There's no need to open multiple apps and windows to do their jobs. The customer can choose which module he needs to accomplish and start his business, depends on his business operation. We created 3 different packages customized to customer needs. We choose the prices based on the customer's feedback, current solution in the market. So we offer best prices with the high quality of the solution. Wallet ERP has all the features over the local and the global markets. It's fitted and customized for the all businesses. We have great customer service support. Also, our prices is better. By the way, many of GCE's and Falcon customers move to our solution. Depending on our statistics from existing clients, we are saving around 30% of employee times. We are talking about giving ability to accountants, financial managers, and salesmen to do their tasks in office and outside the office in one system with no need back to office to migrate the documents. As I mentioned, we started in 2018, and we have 50 annual long-term customers. The total revenue is $44,000, and the total rate of renewal is 90% of total customers. As a SaaS model, it's easy to start in new markets like Zoho, QuickBooks, and Salesforce. In Wallet ERP, we have a plan to grow in Bahrain, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. We have a plan to raise and gain revenue $2 million over the next 18 months. In Jordan, based on our marketing and sales strategies, we are looking to gain revenue to $200,000 for over the next 18 months. We are looking for $250,000 for the next 18 months, and we offer 10% equity. Also, we expect to break even in the second year. Wallet ERP started development in the last 2018, and we have more than 5 modules in the solution, depending on our customers and feedbacks. And the next journey, we are looking to add more extra features customized and fitted for the customer depends on the customer needs and the market size in the new markets. Our team had the ability and experience to develop the solution and enhance it in the future. We have 15 years experience in finance, 10 years experience in development, and 10 years experience in sales, 3 years experience in customer support. Also, we have 4 mentors from different fields to help us to reach the targets. In our solution, every single accountant and salesman will double their performance. CEOs and financial managers' problems will go over. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wallet ERP. To anybody who has any questions for them, they're live on the chat with us right now, so please feel free to ask any questions. Let us know if you'd like to connect. We can facilitate that as well. Next, we have Changecom. I wish them best of luck as well. They're coming up next.
Hello, my name is Yazan Kurdi. I'm the founder and CEO of Changecom, Jordan's first online savings and investing platform built for millennials. Why can't I save? Or where does all my money go? Are questions that we ask ourselves at some point in our lifetime. Millennials are terrible savers. The latest data suggests that they save 50% less than their parents. They spend instead of saving, borrow instead of investing, and rent instead of owning. This is not sustainable and may prevent millions of young people from reaching financial security. Yet, millennials do earn money. It is estimated that in MENA region, millennials earn $300 billion a year. In Jordan, people under the age of 35 earn 35% of the income. That's $500 million a year. Experts suggest that at least 15% of those earnings should go into savings, that's 70 million JDs, and at least 50% should be invested. What if I told you that those numbers could be reached by simply saving up the price of a cup of coffee or a pack of gum a day? I know it makes perfect sense, but why don't we all do it? Well, we have tried this with a test specimen of over 100 people, and the results were that over 80% of the test subjects either got bored, couldn't handle their financials, or simply lost interest. Introducing Changecom. Changecom is a free-to-download mobile application that helps you save and invest seamlessly. You could save individually or in a group. You could save towards a predetermined set of rules or set of goals through our predetermined set of rules. In other words, Changecom is the mobile application that helps you save. We have no minimum size wallet, and we're going after the 17 million JD market. But how does it work? Simply download a mobile application, sign up with basic information, signing up takes 2 minutes, and then create or set your savings goal depending on your preference, and then choose how you want to save for it from our predetermined set of rules. And then the savings will start automatically. And you could use those savings to simply purchase from our marketplace or get what you're saving for instantly with our installment program. Our in-house built technology was built with the user in mind. Our beautiful, easy-to-use interface and very safe and secure, and it could connect through APIs to any bank account or wallet in Jordan, or you could simply save with Changecom through our Madfooatcom integration. Our business model will be launched in 3 phases. First, we'll generate revenue from float generated by savings, commissions from investment plans, as well as percentage from service providers from services that are sold through our marketplace. With this innovative business model, easy-to-use application, and place as first to market, we guarantee great adaptation. Taking into example success stories where solutions like Changecom have been very well adopted outside of the MENA region, especially in the UK, US, and Canada, where solutions like Capital have been serving users for over 5 years, save an average of $5,000 a year for millions of users. And we have tweaked this to serve MENA region residents. We expect strong financials right out the gate. Our revenue from Changecom users is 28 JDs per year, and we expect to reach a minimum of 14,000 users by the end of 2021. That's $350,000 in revenue. We reach those numbers by studying Jordan financial inclusion reports as well as wallet penetration in Jordan. We acquire to reach those customers by our strong social media presence with a unique brand. Our affiliates of service providers will market the solution to their users to have them as long-term users, as well as our outdoor campaign that includes booths in colleges. to reach a market of $4+ billion in MENA region alone. We're not only a savings app, we aim to become the first digital bank serving personal finance management solutions in the MENA region, and we have the team to do it. Our team comprises of myself, Khalid, Omar, and Bashar. Between us, 20+ years in business development experience, tech expertise, as well as fintech enthusiasm. We're currently raising around of $150,000 to expanding our growth and adding new features to our product, as well as market the product properly. Download Changecom today and start saving. Changecom is here to change the way you look at your financials. Thank you.
Thank you to the Changecom team. Next, we have Shipcash. Enjoy their pitch.
Hello, my name is Abdullah Udat and founder and CEO of Shipcash. Shipcash MENA first platform that offering instant and upfront payments for e-commerce stores that offering cash on delivery shipments. Today, the e-commerce market size is growing rapidly, and in 2017, the market size was $8 billion and expect to grow into $28 billion. That means 4x growth in only 5 years. And while cash on delivery shipment size estimated to be $5 billion, which is 60% of this market, we see the market increase massively growth rate after COVID-19 pandemic. Today, the e-commerce stores suffer from a number of challenges on their day-to-day work. First one, a liquidity gap of the cash, and the second one, delay in cash conciliation with shipping providers. And the third one is hard to track shipments payment at the scales with shipping providers. Meet Shipcash. Shipcash is first platform that offering e-commerce stores instantly and in real time upon their shipments delivery to ensure faster cash turnover for e-commerce stores. Shipcash has already signed a strong partnership with Aramex Jordan as a first shipping provider. Shipcash launched in September 2020. Since that, we have reached more than 200 clients registered at our platform and more than 10,000 shipments delivered and created through Shipcash. And we paid out more than $300,000 to our merchants. How Shipcash works? The stores can create account at Shipcash platform within minutes, and then they connect their mobile wallet or bank account, and then they create a shipment and print the label and they request a driver from shipping provider, while shipping providers have to deliver the shipments in next day, and Shipcash pay the money for shipments in real time of shipments delivery. Shipcash pay the money within seconds of delivery, while the current shipping providers are pay shipments and do conciliation every 3 to 5 days. And they are using a check as a payment method that require extra efforts in order to withdraw the money. The Shipcash user interface is very easy to use and can integrate with shipper system, as well as they can create shipments, print label and request driver and get paid and withdraw the money without getting out of their homes. Shipcash offering a tangible benefits for buyers, sellers, and shipping providers. And for buyers, we are offering a cash payments convenience and more cash option for buyers once their shipments is delivered. And for buyers, they are getting their money in real time of shipments delivery and automate the whole cycle from shipping and the payments at zero efforts. Out of the box SaaS and free of use for e-commerce stores and wide range of analytics tools about the shipments distributions and payments. And for shippers, for sure, we are offering direct back-end integration, automates the whole procedure from conciliation, invoicing, and payment settlements. Our go-to-market strategy is involved teaming up with more shippers and sellers, and Aramex was the first target, fueled by 65,000 sellers across 58 nations. And our next target, entering Saudi and Egypt market because they have high volume of e-commerce market size and offering our services to merchants and through other partners like DHL and FedEx and other shipping providers. Our revenue model is pretty simple, by charging 35 cents to 75 per delivered shipments only from shipping providers. And in 4 months, we reached more than 200 clients, 10K delivered shipments created at Jopacc, and with net revenue $5,000. And we paid out more than 300K for our merchants. And today, Aramix moving us into Saudi and Egypt market due to this very good numbers. Our financial projection forecast is to reach 100K monthly delivered shipments created at our platform by Q1 2022, and bringing our revenue to 60K per month against our expenses around 30K per month. And we are expect to break even by mid of 2021 by reaching 18K delivered shipments per month. Our team has more than 15 years of experience in payment, engineering, product management, and e-commerce. And me, Abdullah Udat, background of engineering with more than 7 years serving at Souq.com, OpenSouq, and Sadid. And my colleagues, Ahsan, Adib, and Mohammed Fayoumi, and Ahmed, has a very good experience to move Jopacc into a next level. Today, we are raising $250,000 in return of 20% of the company to use this fund in advertisement, IT development, hiring, and legal, and other expenses. Thank you.
Thank you, Jopacc. Next, before we jump into the next pitch, we have a special message from the experts and some of the mentors in the program to be able to empower the entire cohort. Besides myself and Karim Samra, my partner, devoting a lot of time through one-on-one mentorship, we employ an army of experts through our global network that help us support the startups. So each of the startups that you're seeing had a specific mentor that has the expertise and exposure relevant to that startup and what they're trying to do. More than 50 different experts and mentors came together for this program from 15 different countries to help those startups. So I wanted to take a second and to thank them all and to acknowledge their hard work and their efforts.
Hi. Good day. Hello, Changelabs 2021 graduates. I know the journey ahead is not going to be easy, and I think you all get that by now as well. But the persistence, the hard work, and the dedication to making something exist where nothing previously existed is a very special journey that you're all on. And I feel just so grateful to have played any small part in supporting you all. And I'm always here to help you guys and to do whatever I can to support you.
You are very lucky because financial technology is a demand now. There's a huge demand on fintech. So I want to tell you that you're in the right place at the right time. The level of entrepreneurs that I've seen in this program is exceptional. So we're expecting huge results by the end of this program. So good luck to everyone.
I have the pleasure and the honor to meet all the teams. Congratulations for what you have been doing. Changelabs are doing a very good job in putting you on the right track. What I recommend to you is follow up what the experts has told you, what the team in Changelabs have been giving you. All the best for you, all the best for all the teams. I am very proud to be with you.
It was a great pleasure to participate as a mentor in Changelabs Jordan Fintech program. I wish best of luck to all startups participating in this cohort.
It's an exciting day for all of you, and I met you all in November, I guess at the first introduction session, and to see the progress that you've made, and I've had the privilege of meeting with many of you individually, and to see this all happen in one wonderful day when it all comes together. Congratulations and good luck.
So again, thank you to all the experts and the mentors that have helped deliver all the content for this program. Let's get back to the pitches. Next startup is Kashfi. Enjoy.
Hello everyone. I am Almiyas Musleh, the founder and CEO of Kashfi, the world's first mobile ATM network. We believe cash makes the world go round. Well, in the MENA region today, 60% of the transactions is carried out in cash. In Jordan, this number is 70%. For example, when Uber introduced their cash payments, they reported a 45% jump in sales within the first 3 months. E-commerce platforms reported on average 79% of their transactions is paid in cash. In Jordan today, there are not enough ATMs to serve the growing population. And cash is fundamental to financial inclusion, as it allows everyone, including the 7 million unbanked Jordanians, to participate in our day-to-day society. Banks in Jordan alone generate 30 billion JDs per month in ATM transaction fees from their ATM network, while their ATM network is only covering 20% of the country, and we only have 27 ATMs per 100,000 users. Translation fees are at 1 JD and have been the same for the past 30 years, but building one single ATM costs 30,000 JDs and an extra 10,000 to operate, and it takes 3 months. So not a sustainable way disbursing cash going forward. Meet Cashbee, the world's first mobile ATM network, turning 6 million Jordanians into mobile ATMs, using their own cash, making this critical commodity easily and readily accessible. You might think this is a complicated process, but in fact, it's quick and easy and does not require any changes on the behavior of the sender or the receiver. Basically, a user would request cash on our app. The request is sent to a nearby sender. Once the sender accepts the request, they head to the shared location. Once the sender arrives, the user will have to open their bank app, send the money directly to the sender's bank account using Click with a nice commission. And then the user and the receiver will then have to confirm that the transaction is complete on our app. Typically, the whole process would happen in under 20 minutes. Our app is currently under development and will be available to download on the App Store by the 21st of February. It will consist of a user-friendly front end and a back-end engine that matches users and senders, assigns requests to senders, and reminds senders to have cash on them, and streamline the whole process of the cash withdrawal. We're integrating with Jopacc and the Central Bank of Jordan to be amongst the first to leverage their open banking solutions once available soon. We'll make this cash withdrawal process affordable. Our user surveys indicated a willingness to pay off up to 2 JD for the cash. And then our extensive conversations with Uber drivers indicated they'd be excited to make more income, 0.6 JDs, by delivering cash on the go. As a reference, this compares to a 3 JD Uber drive, where drivers on average get 30% of the fees. We managed to acquire 5 senders in 3 days using Facebook groups. For the user acquisition, we launched an email marketing campaign to 800 potential users and managed to sign up 8 users that are interested in our beta version at 1% conversion rate and $0 cost per sign up. On Facebook alone, we have 3.8 million potential audience that are interested in cash, cash out, cash on delivery, and they are technology early adopters. Plus 15,000 on average monthly searches nearby ATMs on Google. Learning from our initial initiatives, we expect to sign up 600 senders and 38,000 users on our first year. With a 1.5 transaction per user, we will make 57,000 successful transactions. Retaining 50% of that base and acquiring at the same conversion rate, we would grow to 66,000 users on year 3 and break even on year 4 when we have 71,000 users. Currently, I'm the only member on the team. I hold a bachelor's degree in marketing with 5 years of experience as a growth marketeer within the startup ecosystem. And we are on serious negotiations with the CTO as a co-founder. We are asking for $30,000 to expand our acquiring funnels, hire tech stars, and operation leads. Thank you very much, and let's build this hive together.
Thank you, Cashbee. Best of luck to the team. Next, we have Ivy Vest.
Hello, this is Abdulrahman Al-Zubaydi, founder and CEO of Vest, and I'm going to tell you how we are disrupting the agricultural value chain. First, let me explain to you how this value chain works. It all starts with the seeds that are taken into the incubators to be grown there and become full seedlings within 30 days. Then the farmers take these seedlings to their farms and plant them for a period of 30 to 45 days. And once they're ready, they're harvested packaged, and then transported to the city within 6 to 12 hours. However, we've been able to identify 3 major challenges that are making this value chain suffer. The first is that the resellers are losing at least $100,000 per reseller per year to cover the expenses of the damaged crops that they buy that can reach up to 50% of the whole crops. The second is that it's almost impossible to have a sustainable supply from the crops that are coming from one specific farm or location due to the weather and seasonal changes. The third is that it's almost impossible to have an accurate delivery date due to the weather changes that confuses the growth cycle. However, with all of these challenges, the market is still growing and it's expected to grow, reaching 10.23 billion by 2027 with a 7 years CAGR of 10.2%. And here we come as a Vest to capture this opportunity by using science to produce the best and healthiest leafy greens using our cost-efficient and easy to operate indoor farming systems that we've been able to develop and manufacture here in Jordan, in addition to developing our own fully automated environments that are enabling us to produce our crops all year long, in addition to creating what we call the Vest value chain, in which we have decreased the whole incubation and cultivation amount of time up to 30 days. In addition to that, we've also decreased the consumption for water, labor, logistics, and land up to 99%. The way our systems work starts with inserting these plants in our vertical indoor farming units, which have a special type of medium that holds the plants and equally distributes the nutrient solution to each plant. At the same time, our environments are optimized to meet the preferences of each crop's type. To reach there, we have passed by 4 different pilots, where the last one was enabling us to produce 15 times more per meter square in comparison with the other farming methodologies currently being used here in Jordan. Our potential customers are fresh produced, fully sealed, packaged, and ready to eat leafy greens resellers, who some of them have shown already interest to start buying from us 1 ton of sweet basil per day. Of course, we have competitors. However, our competitive advantage comes in us being the most cost-efficient and easy to operate indoor farming systems, where you only need 1 employee only to operate a whole space of 200 meters square. This space costs $50,000 to set up and $15,000 to operate, while it produces 10.3 tons per year with a net profits of $28,000 and a payback period of less than 2 years. We know it's capital intensive, which is why we came up with this novel financing mechanism of using crowdfunding for agriculture. And we became the first and only entity that is licensed from the sandbox of the Central Bank of Jordan to do that. And we've actually validated this in 2019, in which we've been able to raise investments from 32 investors who invested in average each $21, where the starting investment ticket was only $7. With that, our business model relies on 2 main revenue streams. The first is the direct sales for the crops that are coming from the indoor farms that we as a Vest have financed. The second is the 20% net profit share that we get from the crowdfunded indoor farms. So far, we've been able to raise a grant of 20,000 euros in addition to winning a couple of competitions. For the next steps, we're aiming at finishing the MBB for the automation of the environment, in addition to producing our first samples by the end of March of this year. By the end of this year, our next step would be to finish the full version of the fully automated indoor farm. And then directly afterwards, in year 2022, we aim at positioning ourselves as leaders in the leafy greens market by installing 6 indoor farms that will be financed by crowdfunding. Directly afterwards, we will be expanding to Saudi Arabia's market by installing 11 indoor farms. And by year 2024, we aim at having at least 50 indoor farms in the region. Our revenues are projected to be $48,000 in year 1, $500,000 in year 2, and $1.6 million in year 3, with a gross profit margin that starts in year 1 with minus 48% and jumps afterwards to 60% in year 2 and then to 80% in year 3 with the power of crowdfunding. Our team consists of experts that cover all of the aspects that Vest need, starting from agricultural engineering to architecture to business management and project management, IoT and software development, and even e-marketing. All of us share this vision of one day creating what we call the cloud farming, in which we want to enable individuals and entities to virtually do farming by renting out virtually our indoor farming units. We are here to ask 100,000 US dollars, in which we will be using them to create our first fully automated indoor farm, in addition to covering our operational expenses and to cover some of our marketing expenses. More details can be given if needed. Thank you.
Thank you to the IYAF team and best of luck. Another quick break before we jump back to the pitches, just to show you some of the fun that we have as we put all these programs together. And we'll get right back to pitches. Enjoy.
انت معنا؟ Focusing on the ليش بتفرج على السلايد؟ شو الكلمة اللي قبلها؟
In 2017, the market size was
to the location, to the shared location.
Jopacc is raising. If we're Jopacc is raising. عجبك؟ نسيت.
خلاص البنزين.
خلاص تعبت ليش عيب.
Back to business. Next we have Jopacc, startup that's democratizing cash distribution by putting an ATM machine on every corner across the kingdom, so to speak.
Hello everyone, my name is Amr Barakat. I'm the founder and CEO of Jopacc, the best alternative to an ATM. Jopacc is a fintech startup that enables every shop in the neighborhood to act as a virtual ATM only by using their smartphone or POS system. We're democratizing the cash distribution in order to reduce the cost of cash. We're defining ourselves as a cash out processor. Our startup wants to make your everyday life easier. We're building a cash dispenser agent network because cash is still king. More than 70% of Jordanians and Middle Eastern use cash as their primary tool. And the second main problem that Jopacc is trying to solve is the slow pace of our financial inclusion. And that's due the high cost of the financial institutions to open branches in rural areas and the countryside, and installing expensive ATMs that sometimes fail to dispense out of the technical issues or because they're empty, they're out of cash. And validating such a problem, and based on the research that we conducted on cash share and cash accessibility, we found out that the cash share from the global GDP is 27%, while in the Middle East is 40%, versus the cash accessibility worldwide is 28 ATMs per 100,000 users, while here in the MENA region, it varies from 13 to 18 ATMs per 100,000 users. Obviously, we're noticing that we are living in societies that has very high volume of cash transaction comparing to a very low quantity of cash dispensers. But let's talk about the dollar value of this market. In 2019, the global ATM network was in 2019 was valued at $20 billion, and it's going to increase to $30 billion in 2026. Here in Jordan alone, based on the research that we conducted, we made more than 50 million cash out transactions from ATMs. So that's why we're building our platform. We're digitizing the cash out withdrawal, and we're paving the way and leading underbanked and unbanked users to use more of the financial services. And we're doing it by building an intuitive mobile app that have 5 simple steps. The first one is a one-time setup. You register your financial source, could be a mobile wallet or a bank account, and then you start with your withdrawing your cash. You specify the amount, you go to the nearest merchant, you scan the QR code, and you take your money. And we're enrolling a royalty program based on your cash out usage. But how we're doing it? We're utilizing existing infrastructures like local payment processors or open banking platforms to get our integration with banks. And we will be focusing on merchant acquisition, cash availability algorithm, and our mobile user experience. The first business model is earning commission on each transaction. It could be paid by the user, or we can partner with the banks to waive it and to give our service, our network for their user base as free of charge. And the second one is featuring merchants on our app. The timeline. We're launching here in Jordan. In the first year, we're aiming to get 270,000 users that will have a total cash out transactions of 2.3 million. And in third year, strategically, we're going to expand to our neighbors country, Egypt and Iraq, and we're aiming to get more than 4.5 million users that will have more than 134 million transactions. And based on our financial projections, we're assuring that we're lower than the traditional ATM transactions by 30%. The annual revenue in the first year, we're projecting to get more than 1.6 million, and GoCash net sales out of that will be 25%. That will lead to 400,000 JD. And in our third year, we're expecting to have annual revenue of more than 94 million. And GoCash share out of that will be around 23 million JD. We have zero competition in our territories, but in the world, we have amazing startups that they're doing what we want to do here in Jordan. The first one is in Europe, that they're based in Switzerland, and they have the total funding of more than $10 million. And the other one is in Asia, based in Malaysia, and they have a total funding of more than 7 million. But the competitive edge, that we're the first movers in our region, and we already closed our pre-seed investment of $300,000. We're asking for $700,000 as a seed investment on KISS agreement and convertible notes that will assure that we can expand to the neighbor countries. The use of fund will be channeled into 20% on our development, 30% on our management of, that will conclude team acquisition and territory expansion, 40% in sales and marketing to acquire more merchants and more users, and 10% on our legal to obtain and follow the country regulations and having more strong processor agreements and bank agreements. And who's behind GoCash? Me, myself, with my background in banking and finance and my experience in establishing multiple startups in the previous years, then one of them helped developing the leading mobile wallets here in Jordan. And my co-founder, Yusuf Al-Mtawi, he's the CEO of Awal Telecom, the leading internet provider for enterprise in Iraq that has more than $50 million in annual revenue. And he used to be an ex-COO and CTO for Zain Jordan for more than 11 years. GoCash is raising. We're looking for investors to come and ride the GoCash wave. And if you think you can add real value to our startup, please get in touch. Thank you.
So how's everybody feeling? I hope everybody's still focused and still has energy. If not, grab yourself a quick coffee. We have 2 startups to go. Next we have Finger.
Hi, my name is Layth, and I'm the founder of Finger. Smartphones have become the most important technology device in the world. They're now used for calling, texting, socializing, meditation, and much more. In Jordan alone, 8 million smartphones are in use. And in the MENA region, almost 300 million. And these numbers just continue to increase. Now, despite this rapid growth in use and functionality, most smartphones in the region don't have payment capabilities yet. There are $36 billion of personal expenditure in Jordan on products and services, where the MENA region is at about $1.8 trillion. 90% of these are made through traditional payment methods like cash and credit cards. This translates to a payment market size in revenue term of $3.2 billion in Jordan alone, consisting of credit card transaction fees of about 2.5% per transaction, and cash ATM withdrawal fees of about 1 JD per cash withdrawal. We are building Finger to turn every single smartphone in Jordan into a reliable and convenient payment method, and as fast as taking a photo. We're still in our idea stage, and so far we have done a huge progress. Finger is now a registered business that has successfully launched its prototype. Also, we are about to sign our agreement with Madfooatcom. Finger was built to integrate directly with Madfooatcom. This will enable our merchants a faster payout in less than 24 hours, a competitive rate per transaction, a contactless method of payment, and access to the majority of banks in Jordan. It effectively functions as a connected sub-wallet. The journey starts with the user downloading the app, set up their personal info and their preferred payment method, shop at any registered store, capture the merchant's QR code from the app at the time of checkout, then the payment will be processed in the back end by Madfooatcom to settle and clear the funds from the issuer to the acquirer. Then the funds will be deposited in the merchant's bank account within 24 hours. Finger was designed with the end user in mind, and its features reflect that. Setting it up is easy, and payments through any bank are seamless. It will also provide payment data analytics to analyze spending habits, as well as to enable multiple users to share an account through a sub-account option. Our competitive advantages are unique compared to other mobile payment providers. Given our partnership with Madfooatcom, we will be able to offer a competitive rate per transaction, faster merchant payout less than 24 hours, support all mobile devices and individuals, whereas other providers like banks have set up mobile payments exclusively for their customers. Adding on top of that, the payment data analytics tool that will be hugely beneficial to merchants in decision making and in inventory management. Our GTM targets two user groups. The first one is partnering with merchants, small to mid-size retail stores like grocery stores, pharmacies, restaurants, cafes, and others, where they will be reached through field visits, syndicates, and unions. We are expecting that merchants will join us so quickly since we are solving a huge pain for them, and that's of course the rate, which is lower, and the payout, which is faster than anyone else in the market. Secondly, the end user, those who have bank accounts, are going to be reached initially through our landing page, then through university campaigns, mall campaigns, targeted advertising, content marketing, and etc. Adding on top of that, the MVP that we will be launching on April to collect data from the user and the merchant. Our business model is to charge the merchant a rate per transaction of 1.3%. Madfooatcom will be sharing 25% of that with full control over the settlement and the clearing process. We project that over the first 4 years, we will be processing approximately $56 million in transactions, which is equivalent to $560,000 in revenue. We expect to process about $4.6 million worth of transactions in our first operating year, and we will break even in 4 years, given that our cost base is relatively low. As you can see in the chart in front of you, the revenue is projected to increase by 27% annually based on an estimated 2% monthly growth rate. Our team is led by myself, one of 3 co-founders, and I will be responsible for the day-to-day operations and financial aspects of the business. I have 5 years of experience in finance, accounting, and business, and my co-founders Maisa and Ahmad are experienced in software development and in information technology, with more than 10 years of experience combined. We are asking for a seed fund of $150,000. 30% of it will be allocated to launch the final product, and the remainder to cover operational and administrative expenses. We expect these funds to enable us to complete the following milestones in the first year. After our first 4 years, we expect not to raise additional funds thereafter, as the company's operating revenue and volume will fund the remaining growth. At the end, we believe that payments are evolving globally, especially during the pandemic, and Finger will be a part of the payment supply chain in the region. So join us now and start evolving. Thanks for listening.
Thank you to the Finger founders, and of course, best of luck moving forward. We're gonna miss you guys, we're gonna miss the entire cohort. One more pitch to go, and it's a startup with a solution that is, it's solving a pain point for communities worldwide. Who doesn't hate doing their taxes, right? And they're turning it into an almost fun process, a very simplified process. So next we have Tech.
Hello, my name is Sufyan. I'm a co-founder of Jopacc, the first and only government-approved online tax return platform. Nearly 600,000 active income taxpayers in Jordan submit their taxes each year. And taxpayers come in three categories: employees, individuals, and corporations. Most of these taxpayers take a lot of time submitting their tax returns and might require at least a single visit to the government tax department. Yet the process is challenging and cumbersome for a lot of reasons, such as the change in tax code, the confusing forms, and the government's online platform for tax is rigid and not user-friendly. Therefore, taxpayers often resort to the assistance of experts and wouldn't mind paying a certain cost to do their tax returns. This is where we come. Jopacc is the first and only government-approved electronic filing and payment system. We enable filling, filing, payment, and refund through an online platform that applies all the needed tax policies automatically and streamlines the whole tax cycle in real time. And it's all for free. We've built a world-class software platform that meets international standards. And for the past periods, we've worked with the government to invest in and build their e-taxes that will be offered for all taxpayers for free. We've also built our premium services that enjoys magnificent and top-notch value-added features. How does our platform look like? Well, imagine a tax advisor sitting next to you, taking you by the hand until you submit your tax return. This is Jopacc. It's an interactive and smart platform that takes you and guides you through the tax cycle. And all you have to do is just click on graphs and answer some basic questions that relate to your tax status before you are able to submit your tax return in less than 10 minutes. Our platform enjoys a lot of features that are easy to access, from data gathering automatically to a user-friendly customer journey. All of these features are set there to help you enjoy the best experience. We will ensure that your file is not only accurate, but also you'll be making the best out of your tax situation. Our relationship with the government is long-term and one that guarantees accessing paying customers year after year. We've signed a 10-year memorandum of understanding with the government of Jordan, represented by the Ministry of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship, as well as the Ministry of Finance / the Income and Sales Tax Department, to operate and build and maintain one of Jordan's most vital systems and to be the providers of the e-tax return submissions, offering standard free services as well as premium services for all taxpayers. Our business model is twofold. For 2021, we'll be targeting the employee categories with our premium services for an annual subscription fee of $33. In 2022, we'll be adding and signing up the individuals category with our premium packages. Our conservative financial projections estimate that we will acquire 4% of the employee category in 2021. In later years, we'll be adding to that the individuals category. We anticipate to break even in year 3. And with our relationship with the government, we will continue to access more taxpayers until we achieve a 40% of the market share for both categories, servicing more than 100,000 taxpayers, an estimate revenue of $7 million. Our team has unparalleled technology and business expertise. We cover diverse fields of finance, accounting, tax, marketing, management, IT, and programming. Each of our founding members has at least 18 years of experience. And one of the founders, who resides currently in the Silicon Valley, was a co-founder of a successful online payment business. Others are renowned experts in the fields of accounting and finance. In the short term, we'll be focusing on the Jordanian market, but we have started collaborating and exploring regional markets. We've chosen these countries based on in-depth studies, physical visits, and sizable markets. And because we've built an advanced platform that's easily scalable, it's easy to go almost immediately to those markets. So far, we have raised more than $300,000 in regional investment. Currently, we're looking to raise another $200,000 to strengthen our operations in the Jordanian market and pave the way for regional expansion. We want to continue to hire talents and build state-of-the-art solutions and grow our business. At Jopacc, we believe that we'll be transforming the online tax solutions in the region. We invite you to be part of this promising journey. Let's make paying taxes easier and smarter. Thank you.
That is the last pitch of the day. We have a quick video from a startup that was a part of our cohort. They're not raising cash today, but they're looking for business. If you have any leads or would like to work with them in any way, please reach out. This team is Team Alpha, and I'll let you see what they're up to in the next quick 2-minute promotional video that they put together for all of you. Enjoy.
يعطيكم العافية. معكم معاذ جمعة وشريكي نزار نائل من مؤسسة ألفا لتطوير المشاريع. طبعا احنا بنحكي عن مجموعة من التحديات اللي عم بتواجه المملكة في الظروف الأخيرة، ومن أهم هذه التحديات اللي عم بتواجهنا إنه عدد المشاريع صارت عم بتقل وعم تغلق وعم بتبطل تسد القروض اللي بتلتزم فيها، وأصبح عندنا تكاليف الدراسات الجدوى عالية، وأيضا عندنا وجود وقت طويل ما بين المقترض وبين المقرض في إجراءات المعاملات. لهيك طلعت ألفا لتطوير المشاريع، بما إنه احنا شركة وسيطة عم نعطي تسهيل قروض للمستثمرين وأصحاب المشاريع، وعم نعطيهم تحديد المخاطر المترتبة على القرض اللي حياخذوه، وأيضا عم نقدم لهم دراسات جدوى مختلفة، كل هذا عشان نسهل على المستثمرين آلية الإقراض. أما بالنسبة لصناديق الإقراض فإحنا راح نقدم لها خدمات التسويق بشكل كامل لكافة محافظات المملكة، ونسهل عليها نعطيها الشخص المناسب في القرض المناسب، يعني نشوف إجراءات الأشخاص ونقدمها للقروض المختلفة. ألفا استطاعت أن تقدم أكثر بالعديد من دراسات الجدوى، وأخذنا الحمد لله شهادات شكر وإنجازات على مستوى المملكة. ألفا كمان بتعطي شفافية عالية تجاه الدراسة، إما بالرفض المشروع حتى يأخذ قرض أو بتم قبوله. طبعا ألفا بتمتلك خبرات وبتمتلك المعرفة الكاملة ببرامج تقييم الاستثمارات والمخاطر. وشكرا لكم ويعطيكم ألف عافية يا رب.
There you have it. That concludes Changelabs' first program and first demo day in Amman, Jordan. Like I said, my hometown. Very proud of this journey. Very happy of how it came together. So I'll let you all get back to your busy days. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Much love from the Changelabs team. Thank you all and wish you a great day.
بلا ولا شي حبك بلا ولا شي ولا في بهالحب مصار ولا ممكن فيني راح ولا ممكن في أراضي ولا في مجوّد